Hi, I'm Kathy, a library program specialist from the Virginia Beach Public Library. And this video is part of our Camp Evergreen series, which is about making cool things, earning badges, and discovering new skills. Today I'm going to show you how to make succulent planners out of items you might have around the house. Succulents have become so popular lately. They're popular for planners, hanging baskets, wall hangings. There's all different kinds of things you can do with them. And today I'm going to show you hopefully a creative way to use them. So for supplies, what you're going to need is a container. I'm going to try this honey holder here. A succulent. There's so many different shapes and sizes. You can pick whatever you think might look good. Going to need some soil. They make special soil, potting soil, just for succulents or cactus. It doesn't hold a lot of moisture, which is what you don't want. So you can use regular potting soil. You just gotta keep an eye on how moist it is. And I've got some rocks here to put in the base because there's no hole in the bottom of this, and I want to have some drainage. You don't want your succulent sitting in water. So let's get started. Rocks in the bottom, just enough for draining, and you really don't need much potting soil. And this looks like a good size succulent. Succulents retain the water in their leaves, which is why they look so puffy. And that's why they don't need to sit in a lot of water. You can see this one's really dry. And a little bit more potting soil. Put my succulent in, add some dirt on the outside. Succulents require about 4 hours of sun every day. They can burn though, so you don't want to leave them in full sun all the time. And something small like this, it's easy to move around. So if you find that it's getting too dry or not getting enough sun, you can easily move it to a new spot. And I'm going to mist it instead of watering it because they really don't need too much water. And voila, I've turned my honey holder into a succulent planner. Let's try something a little bit bigger. So this is an old ceramic craft project from one of the kids. And it does not have any drainage in it, so I'm going to add some rocks to the bottom. Put some soil in there. And I've got some succulents that I had last year and overwintered, and they propagated, which means they've had little babies. So I've got quite a few here. I'm going to pull out. And see how these leaves are yellow? That means they're dry and didn't get enough water. So I'm going to pull them off. And they really don't have a large root system since most of their water is taken in through their leaves and stored in their leaves. They don't have to be planted very deep at all. That's nice and spiky, so I think I'm going to add something a little round here on this side. Succulents can be kind of expensive. A little one like this can go for $3 or $4, which is why it's so good that they propagate and make new babies that you can make new plants from. And this is a different kind of shape. So I think I'll put him over here. And they really sit pretty close to the top of the dirt, to the top of the planter, so they don't need a whole lot of space. I am going to need a little more dirt. An old ceramic craft from the kids that was in the attic. And now I have a succulent garden that I can display. And now I'm going to go grab a spittoon. So this is an old brass spittoon that's been sitting around. I haven't done anything with, and I thought it would make a nice planter for a bigger succulent. So I'm going to put some rocks in the bottom. So that we have some drainage. Fill it up with dirt, potting soil. This succulent is called Chickens and Hens, and you can see it's got little babies around. And it does have a bigger root base, so I'm going to put a bigger hole in there. Give it a spray. But there were 3 quick, easy ways to plant succulents on things you have right around the house. Now we're going to have to find a spot inside for them to decorate. And there's the finished product. Here's our honey pot in the kids' room. Reuse an old toy that nobody's using anymore. We hope you've enjoyed learning about succulents. Tag us on social media to show us what you've made. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to hit like and subscribe buttons for more content from Virginia Beach Public Libraries to keep your mind evergreen. Thanks for watching.